Welcome back to Timberborn. I keep trying to call it Timberborners. Take two. Yeah, so we all know we're back here and we're everything else and we're all good. And we've got the gravitational power tower up and running, which was good. If you watched the last video, thank you very much for kicking by. But today I need to build the extractor. The reason why we need to build the extractor is because this is like the next evolution of things we need. We need the extractor so we can get this thing working. So what was the other thing I needed? I need extraction for something else as well. And I need to grill spaddock as well. So I need like another person who's going to be like cooking stuff as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we do need to cover in today's bit and pieces of whatever we're like messing around with. First off though, we do need to look into getting the centrifuge. Heavy duty machinery transforming the dangerous bad water into unstable extract. Now the reason why I'm going to bring this up to here is because number one, it's right next to the power supply. Number two, it's not that far to walk since we put in this path and it goes over to the extractor, over to the bad water area. So that's all good. So I'm going to plop that there, and that needs planks, gears and metal blocks. Now thankfully we have a sort of an abundance of the metal blocks, which is good. Gears, we have a load of gears as well, and planks. Well, yeah, planks is getting there slowly but surely. We got enough planks, so we should be okay. Now what I do need to do is I need to hook this up to the power itself. So I'm going to knock this one out, and we're going to build a treeway. We'll build a freeway right in there. Now currently I don't have anybody that needs a job. Well, you know, everyone's got a job, which is quite nice. But I will have to like mess around. I think I've got loads and loads of labourers. Yeah, we can probably spare a labourer, it's fine. We just need to get this done first. Righty cokey, skip. Right, next thing we need to do is we need to destroy this. Destroy everything. Excellent. Then we need to bring the cog in, we need to bring a three-way in, and we need to stick this to the power grid. Now hopefully there'll be enough power in the grid, power this, and do that at the same time. That's all I can really hope. Excellent, okay, cool. So I need two people. I'm going to take one of the labourers out of here, and then we can turn this to extract. And there we go. One centrifuge makes extract. All good. And that's what we need. So that means I've got power, I've got extract coming in and everything else. And the best part about this, I can start building my TNT field. Now, this is the thing that I needed to build the most. And the reason why is because I'm slowly running out of space. So I need to make somewhere I can actually plant lots and lots of stuff. Now, the big thing is I really did want to cut into all of this. I wanted to make a big square area, and this is good enough for farmland and everything for the future plans of my beaver's like village. At the end of the day, if the beaver is happy, we are good. But I do want to put another metal person up here as well. So I'm going to build a path up to there because I need to. You know, these things are definitely needed. So I'm going to build a path there and a path there, and we'll go up a path there, and we'll go up a path there, and we'll go up a path there. Now I do need to build a path. So then all this will go down to scrap metal. Haulers move stuff over to here, and then we'll start making more metal planks. Unfortunately, I have made quite a few metal planks, so the idea would be to just keep stacking things up really. The downside is I don't really have a lot of other space over here to be able to do all this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stacking up metal elsewhere, which is a bit of a smeg, but on the plus side, there are worse problems I could have. You know, I'm just taking this as a positive right now. Taking it as a positive means all I have to do is just build the things that I need for storage, and then the metal starts being used later on. Now, all the while that's happening, and so on and so forth, I've got to look after my people, or beavers in this case. So I need to find a way of making them slightly happier. Now, the problem with making them slightly happier is, I've got to be honest, it gets to a point where you're like, what else can I really do to make them happy? Now, I could build a dance hall. That would be pretty nice of me, you know, or I could buy them a mud bath. That would be pretty nice of me as well. And the other things I could do is we could start looking into the decorations and bits and pieces and try and figure out if there's anything I could actually do to make their lives more sustainable and more happier. Now, I did see Biffer, he made these platforms over the top, and then he was putting stuff on top of them, and I can't remember what he was doing. Ooh, we got iron teeth. How do we get... Oh, yeah. To unlock reach average well-being of 15 while playing. I have unlocked the iron teeth. Well, they're basically a different beaver clan. It's fine. So let's have a look. So we've got sunflower seeds we don't have, grilled potatoes don't have, so we're okay with all that. That's fine. Rooftop terrace. We don't have any rooftop terraces. Are you joking? No, you're not. Well, welcome back. So I've built my field of destruction. It is a lot of TNT, and it's going to be fun to blow it up. So a couple of things I've added on whilst like I was away from, obviously because I've been doing stuff whilst I was waiting for it to be done. So first off, what I did is I built myself a backup. Oh no, there's a bad tide coming. Right, okay, we'll have to like batten down the hatches, basically, so to speak. So what I did was I put in some windmills to like generate a bit of power on the side, so that helps out the weight. Now apparently this isn't tall enough to do everything, so at some point I've got to redesign this and go through the whole thing. Now I did have a little bit of I'm going to blow this one up first. So the reason why I blew this up and the reason why this is here is because I kind of figured I've got loads of storage things like all over this area, and I just wanted to put all my storage in one place. So the idea was to keep it sort of up here. Now the only way I could do this really was to blow up this section as well. So it does mean I have to blow up more things. Oh dear, what a shame. So we like blowing things up. Blowing things up is more fun. It's all good. So I'm going to blow up all of this. I think I'm going to be blowing up all of this. Yes, I'm going to be blowing up all of this. That should be completely fine. Actually, I just want to level it off. Let's level all this off and be happy. So the idea is to put my storage all the way across here. And so I've got my warehouse for carrots and everything else all in one place. I've got all of my warehouses all in one place. And in this little section in the middle here, I can actually bring in a few more houses and that sort of thing. Maybe we'll look at like making a little luxury village, that sort of, and that. And also, we did bring in some hammocks. So they're like, oh, we can chill. We can genuinely just be happy in ourselves, and we're all good. And that just means that they've got a little bit more luxury. Now, the big thing was to blow this up. And so that's why we're here. We're blowing up a big field. It's going to be fun. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And go! Big bada boom! And the reason why we did this mainly was because of the ground we needed. Now, this isn't deep enough for the water to like break into, which is a bit of a shame. But I do need to make this a little bit... I need to make this bit 1 square deeper. Now the reason why I want to make this 1 square deeper is because I need to turn this into an actual like field for crops, so it does need a little bit more like detonating, which isn't a bad thing. Now the other thing I really wanted to do was, because we've got this warehouse here but it is on this lower level, I'm going to destroy the chestnut trees. The reason I'm going to destroy the chestnut trees is because I can bring in more across here, so we can actually like do more. It does mean messing around, yes, and I get this, but the plus side to doing this means it just gets better with time, and that's all I mean. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just basically thinking, is it going to be a good thing? Yes. Am I going to be able to grow more? Yes. Will I be able to do more with this? Yes, and that's why. So yeah, that is the plan there. That's the plan over here. What I'll do, I'll go off and do this, and then when I come back, we should have all of this dealt with, and like storage will be sort of being shifted over, and we'll start making a an actual area for more crops and more stuff to be grown, which is the main aim, is to have a more supply so we can expand the population, so we can carry on becoming the greatest civilization in the land. Welcome back to Timberborn. And yeah, things have changed a little bit since you were last here. So first off, I've moved my storage from here, which was all these like raggedy put together sheds that I could just sort of fit in wherever you want, and I put them all up here. Now as you can see, all my storage stuff is all nicely prepared and like all good, and the reason why it's all there is because, well, it's all good to have all of your storage stuff all in one area. So I've got treated planks, I've got metal bar, I've got logs, I've got my carrots, I've got my blueberries, I've got all my bits and pieces that are all stored up and ready to go. Over here, we built a couple of windmills. I think I've already spoken about this. If I have, I'll cut this bit out and it's all good. If I haven't, windmills, it's all right. And over here, I've been landscaping. We're slowly but surely working our way down to this one level. Now, as you can see, I've got myself a little river flowing in now, which is good. But what I want this to do is I actually want this to flow this way across and then down as well. The reason why I want this to do it is because I want to turn all this into a field that we can grow crops on, which is okay. And then over here, I've got this area as well that I want to turn into something as well. I'm not sure what I need to do. Might have to do a cooking district or some bits and pieces. It's depending on what I can unlock and what we're going to do and so on and so forth. And I got sort of bored and I didn't know what to use all my points on, so I unlocked most of the bridge stuff as well. I don't know why. I just did it because I've got nothing else really better to do with my points. I could do the underground piles, but again, that's stuff that I don't really need. No more housing is needed. A fluid drip discharges water or bad water. I don't know what to do with that at the moment. If you've got any ideas what I can use it on here for, then all good. Now, the other thing I do really want to look into actually is I want to look into the bad water rig. So this seals the bad water source, employs workers who extract bad water directly from the source. So this means instead of using a pump, which I use over here so I can get bad water into here, I could literally just stick a rig up here and just mow it all out. And if I've got any hope to upgrade like the colony so we can get more people working and living here, then obviously I need to create more food. In order to get more food, I need to make more land, and that's why I'm cutting this out now. Now, obviously, I can't really cut out much more going up here because, number one, that's a lot of like land I've got to dig through. Number two, getting quite close to the bad water, so not very good. Now, I could extend out through here. We could knock all this out as well, which is feasible and doable. I have got this little strip of land here as well, which is good. Yeah, apart from that, unfortunately, I think we're getting to the end of where we can actually build, because this map isn't very, very big. This is sort of like a medium sort of map. Now, I get it. There's all this land up here as well, but that means I have to move all the way over there. And can I really be bothered to do that? Nah, not really. I think this land will remain desolate for its entirety, and it's fine. Are we done over here yet? I need to blow this up. Boom, 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 boom. All that TNT is done. Now I need to blow the stairs up. So, hammer time. And then we need one more stick of dynamite and stick it right there. That's what we needed to do. And then we've only got one more thing to do. Build a river. And what perfect time to do it other than like near a drought. Cool. Ready? Last big boom. Oh, it's just perfect. Right, cool. Next, we need to delete those stairs. Oh, yeah, we need to delete those stairs. We need to delete the path. There we go. Now there's enough room in the old district. Let's blow up this and this. Yay me. Right, cool. Next, we're going to delete off the paths because we don't need them. The stairs because we don't need them. This because we don't need it. And this because we don't need it. That's fine. I don't care if it stays there. It's not my issue anymore. It's just rubble on the floor. Now all I need to do is wait for all this to be done. The reason why I need this all to be done is this is the river that's going to feed this area. It's all going to be green and I'm going to be able to build on it again. Well, for once. Which is better. And because we're going to keep this area open up the top, I can bring my farmers in and actually keep them across that top section so they can cultivate all of this land and be happy. Which is good. That means everything gets done, and that's what I need it to be done. You know? So I can get through a drought. It's not difficult. It's micromanaging the water supply. There we go. One river. And we put our farm buildings in along here. This is going to be a thingy. A levee? Not a levee, a platform that we can build over, so we can actually build a bridge over. Unfortunately, we are lacking a little bit of water now. So I'm going to turn my gate down, flood this, and as you can see, it just goes out the other. What I should do is I should build a levee over here. That makes a bit more sense, actually. Yeah, definitely. Instead of wasting water. There you go. And as you can see, my batteries sort of level themselves out. When the windmills are going, the gravity battery does a decent job. It does keep things rolling, even though I don't really use a lot. You know, we're just sort of like ticking by right now, and I'm not doing any more like over exhaustive like land stuff. So my TNT is going to stock back up. Everything's going to stock back up. We should be just fine. And there you go. We got this whole brand new green space now. So if I just pause it up for a second and see what we can do. So this is the efficient farm, and obviously this is going to be where like I'm going to be bringing in farmers to do all of this groundwork, which is fine. So the cut-off point is across that bottom bit. That's actually what I was going for anyway. So we can do that. We'll do that. So we can get farmers in as well. I'm probably going to have to build a few more houses because we're going to run out of staff beavers, you know, we're going to run out of them. So I'm going to need to make some bigger housing soon, which actually is what I was sort of thinking about this space was going to be for. So wheat, sunflowers, potatoes, carrots, all of this is going to be taken care of. Brings in more food for us, and that's good. And then I can start working on like getting some chefs in so we can actually start cooking proper food, which is what all this area is going to be for, and I'll be doing that in a different video. Right now we're just trying to make sure that we've got enough of everything to come through and help, and that will help with food. And the drought is about to disappear, so we'll raise the bar on this. I'll lower my gate on here, I'll lower my gate here, and I'll lower my gate over here, and then as the water's about to come back in, all this will flow back up and we'll be all good. And then that's basically it. I'm sort of just like tidying up loose ends now of like what I need to do, how I need to do it, write the theme tune, perform the theme tune, that sort of thing. Basically just making sure that everything's being done and it's keeping itself solid and happy. And this was what I wanted in the first place. I wanted like a nice area where I could actually have the farming section as well and have it so it's always watered, and that's what we got here. Now I need more beavers. So I need to build, is it 3 per home? So if I build 3 homes, we should be fine. Ah, let the waters return to the mighty ground. Oh, hail the beaver god. You know, we need water, it's fine. Water flows, water pulls up, water floods. And there we are. The beavers are once again happy in their habitats. And the reason why we built 3 more homes, we get more people to work for, well, more beavers to work, and they fill up all the little jobs that we had like laying around, like, you know, being farmers or haulers and other people and this, that and the other. It all starts to work itself out nicely, which is good. So there you go, 1 farmland built, construction complete. We built our extractor as well. The gravity battery's working. All I need to do is just make sure they're being supplied with enough food. And that is where I'm going to be going into my next video. I'm pretty sure we're almost at the end of this one. I've basically got to a point where there's not a lot else I can do. Obviously we can do the Fountain of Joy. We can decorate. We can make like little parks for them to all like walk by and so on and so forth. And because most of the beavers pretty much use these 2 paths to get to work every morning, we can decorate both of these paths so they're all happy and they all go forward in life and be happier. I do need to start building a storage for sunflowers and everything else. Again, that'll be stuff we do in the next one because I need to finish up. And in order to finish up, we need to build more storage. And I've got a little perfect place here for storage. We can do our cooking along here. We can have fast food alley. We can get some bits over here. We've got enough space and we've got enough places to extend to. So if you have enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. And I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. And until then, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. A boom! Fist bump to you.